Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day's going fabulous. I'm so glad you're joining me. Well, today we're going to make a card in 5 easy steps. We're going to jump in and make a birthday card, starting off with our focal point. To create our focal point, I'm going to be using pattern paper. This is from Echo Park. It's called Dino-Mite, kind of kid themed, but my card today is going to be universal for adults and kids because of the colors for boys or girls. And so I picked out 3 pieces of pattern paper. Go through these. Go through your stash and find some tone-on-tones that are similar in color, and then a piece of vellum too. I'm going to create a focal point with a nested star die set, and we're going to take the 3 smallest stars. I'll take the largest. I cut this out with my blue polka dot, the middle size with green, the smallest with orange, and I'm also going to take the piece of vellum and die cut out the middle size with a piece of vellum. We're going to do a little layering with this. Once I have my stars die cut out, I did go through my stash and found 3 buttons that are similar in color. We have an orange, a blue, and a green. What we're going to do is use a glue dot and glue our button to the center of the star. Now, I had already threaded some of my Fawn lawn trimmings white twine through the buttons, just so we have a little texture on there. I'm going to glue this one to the green. I just tied a knot in the back with these 2. This one we're going to actually tie a bow with, so I'm just going to thread the twine through here, and we'll tie a bow at the very front. If you guys notice these videos in the future that have the 5 easy steps, it's more than likely going to involve some pattern paper, because this year I decided to do a little bit more of what I love doing, and that is creating cards with pattern paper. I have lots of pattern papers that I have in my stash, so some will be new. Some, if I can find the paper pad, I'll link it down below, but I thought we would do a little more pattern paper play. So we tied a bow with this one. I'm going to use a glue dot, and we'll secure this to the middle of the vellum. And then I'll add another glue dot behind here, and we'll just tack this down, layering it on the blue. Now I'm going to tack these down in a 3-star cluster, just adding a little bit of glue here. We'll do a little tucking. I'll flip this around. We're going to put foam tape behind here. And that's our focal point. We're going to put this to the side, and now we're going to work on our home panel. For my home panel, I have a rounded corner rectangle die. This is a die from Art Impressions, and what we're going to do is take some more of that pattern paper. This one has some stars on it, and then I have the 3 colors that we used to create our focal point. What we're going to do is adhere these at an angle to our stripe paper. I think I need a little bit longer. Well, I was hoping I can get that here. I think I need a longer strip of the orange. I trimmed down a longer strip. You want to make sure that it's going to fit the width of your rounded corner rectangle die. We're just going to layer all 3 of these together at an angle. Okay, and then I'll take the rectangle die, and I'm going to cut out, maybe a little bit towards the bottom, a rectangle panel. And then while I'm die cutting, I'm also going to bring in a border die. This die is from Spellbinders. This is from the Bunch of Borders, and it has a whole bunch of stars on here. I'm going to die cut out a star border for my home panel. I'll do that, and I will be right back. Once we have this die cut, what I'm going to do is take our stripes. I'm going to trim them down a little bit. I'm going to cut 2 off. And I want to say, if you don't have a star border die, another way that you could create this is using a star punch, or if you have a small star die, you could cut out a few. Let me show you. I'm going to use a punch, but if you wanted to tack these together, just you could make a strip of these. So you don't have to have necessarily a star border. You could use a punch or small dies to create this look. Okay, I'm going to take this, I'm going to layer it. I'm going to layer it towards the bottom here. And you know what? I think I'm going to trim off a couple from the left and the right. So we will trim off one here and trim off one here. Okay. And that's our home panel. I am going to flip this over and put some foam tape behind here. I'm going to put this aside with our focal point. Now it's time to stamp our greeting or our sentiment, and I'm using a stamp and die set from Hero Arts. This is an XL, and it's called Message Strips. This is one of those cards, if you have sentiment strips, you can use those. But I thought we would stamp wishing you a happy birthday for our card today. So let's stamp these with an acrylic block. I'm not sure if I'll use both or not, but stamping 2 at a time is just as quick. I'm using my VersaFine Clair. This is Nocturne ink from Simon. We'll stamp these. And then I'm going to use the coordinating die set, and I'm going to cut these out. Now our greeting's done. We're going to work on our background next. For our background, I'm bringing in my card base. Today we're using a light gray colored card base. We're going to go for a tone-on-tone background, not to take away from our pattern paper. So I have a background stamp from Hero Arts. This is the Bold Prints, and it's called Burlap. I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm going to bring in a gray ink. My card base is a top bolding card base, and this is, we're going to stamp directly on our card base for our background. So I'm going to ink up my Burlap background stamp. Another option, if you don't have a gray ink, would be to use a watermark ink. I think that would work out great too. I'm just going to press this down. I'm going to bring in some scratch paper. Give it a good press. Okay, and there is our background, a tone on tone. Once our background is done, making sure my card opens the right way, I'm going to take my home panel. We're going to add this right in the center. Next, we're going to add our focal point. We'll tack that down, and then I'm going to add my happy birthday. And I decided not to use wishing you. We're just going to use happy birthday for our card since we have a lot going on. We're going to tack it so it's overhanging in the edge here just a little bit. And for step number 5, all we have left to do is embellish. And since it's a birthday card and we have lots of stars, I'm going to bring in some star embellishments. These are from Buttons Galore, and they're iridescent stars. We're going to add a few stars in our background just using our glue. Okay. And that finishes my card for today. A fun 5-step birthday card. I hope you enjoyed my project. Have a great day. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. I have 2 more videos that you guys might be interested here. If you guys are new and like the content that you see, click that subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way for future videos, be notified. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It sure does help the channel. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.